Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel on this beautiful Sunday. Well, it's pretty decent looking outside. It's been rainy, cold, wet. My only day off. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this right here. Be right back. Welcome back again, everybody. And tonight, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about my Alice here, my large Alice. Well, I've been testing her. I've been using her. I made a few little mods. The mods I made are nothing super serious. Just very light mods I've done to it. Nothing super aesthetic except what you see right there in front of you. But I made a few little changes on it, and we're going to talk about those from the request from you. Some of you wanted me to talk a little bit more about the modifications I made. And as I do more mods, I'm going to make more videos. Now, I got a big test coming up this next weekend. We're going to camp with this thing. And so far, it's packed up pretty well. It's pretty comfortable. And before we go any further, I wanted to give out a big shout out to a young lady from Germany who's into bushcraft, and she has her own stuff going on also. Her name is Monica Bunden. And she has she and I did an patch exchange, and she sent me her patch, which is a really nice patch. It says Natura Bunden. It has a beautiful heart on it with the silhouette of the spruce trees in it. Really nice patch, very nice. And she sent me not one but two letters on beautiful letterhead, beautiful paper, outdoor stuff. One in German, one in English. And I want to thank her again for exchanging with me patches. It's very nice. And any of you actually want to exchange patches, just send me a message either on Instagram, drop me an email, send me an SMS, whatever it takes. If you look at my my website, helvetiabushcraft.ch, you'll see that there's some contact information there, and you can go in there and just say, listen, I want to do instead of buying a patch, you do a patch exchange. And then, as you see, I do have some left here, right there in the back, right there. And we'll make an exchange of patches. But anyway, I want to thank you again, Monica, and I hope you all the best. So it was really nice of you, really, really, really nice. And I've done a lot of these patch exchanges with a lot of people, and they've all been very friendly. And yeah, all nice people. All the outdoor people are really, really nice. And she has such a love for nature. She put the heart in her patch. So thanks again, Monica. And yeah, back on with the video. As you see right up there, Monica's patches made it to my wall, which they all get there. And if you look right here, you'll see them. They're hidden back there. All my patches from different people that I've been in contact with through the bushcraft and outdoor community. Plus, you see all my other stuff anyway. Anyway, let's get back to the backpack. Well, one of the major modifications I did to it, which is aesthetically, is I sewed on a feminine Velcro to the top, and this was my regular sewing machine. And how I did it is I sewed it through the inside. I put this on my sewing machine. I did a lot of back stitching, and I got it completely in there. And why is it tanned? Well, it's tanned because I didn't have any olive. I had olive, I would have put olive there. And so that's why it's tan. So that's why you see it's tanned. You do see I do have some more work to do. But, you know, these packs are not waterproof. They're not even water resistant. The Alice pack has always had that problem. It's a really lightweight nylon. And even this pocket right here, if you were to put this on it, you read this right here, it's still not waterproof or anything. The water will get through it. So whenever you put stuff in it, you got to make sure it's all in waterproof pockets and that kind of stuff, which I do. But what I've done is I put my name tag on it just to put it on there. And I put my patch on there. And that's just sort of, you know, when I'm out and about, get a little bit of color, not too military looking. But I do plan on changing this patch a little bit. And that's just primarily changing the color of it. So we'll see in the future. Some people ask me how I do my straps and kind of stuff. Well, I do my straps the same way I've done my straps since I ever served in the military. And that is, when I tighten this thing up, I just run them back through themselves. I don't like stuff dangling around, so I avoid it altogether. But if they're a little bit too short, what I'll do is I'll run them back in on themselves like you see right here. I'll run it back in on itself across right here. I'll do the same from the other side. And I'll just tie them up. Nothing crazy, huh? We're not talking about, any rocket science here. I'll just tie them up in a little square knot, whatever I've got, I've come up with, and it's secured. And I can quickly get into it, even when it's not a super tight knot, I can just quickly get in there, pop it out. And I've always done it this way when I was in the Army. When a little longer, I run them through and I'll actually run it through itself. For example, if they're a little bit tighter, I'll run it through itself up here to the top part. And then what I'll do is I'll just quickly do this with it. And that's secured also, as you can see, huh? So it's very simple. It's nothing, we're not talking about anything crazy here. Look, a lot of people like to think that, those of us in the military, we were doing high-speed stuff. We did high-speed stuff, but our gear needed to be simple and functional, and it needed to be very functional. It needed to be able to do the job. It doesn't need to look great. It just needs to work, and so and that's what's important. I use this pack pretty simple. I pack away things on the outside 3 pockets here. This is my extra water bladders here. They're packed on the outside in this middle. These are M60 magazine pockets. In the Army, we used to stick our extra mags, or we'd stick cleaning kit in there. It worked really well for cleaning kit. There's nothing on this side over here for the moment. On this side of here are my tent pegs for my poncho, or my whatever else you want to call it. In the top right here, to open it up, I've got access to my first aid kit, my bubble kit, and my map pocket right here, which I keep. You guys all notice right here, I keep my maps in here. It's in there. And I also keep another pocket in there, which is not here right now. Actually, I just placed it somewhere else. I don't know where it's at, but it's got my fire kit and that kind of stuff in it. And I'll stick that up in there, okay? I don't put too much in there because I don't like it too bulky, but this is how it goes. On the outside, other things I do, I've added this small pocket. Now, this is just a MOLLE pocket. I put on the outside, and inside of this right here, I have knife, fork, spoon, this kind of stuff in there. Stuff accessed quickly, and this is my flashlight and my possibles bag, which I make these little bags myself. And so it's not waterproof. It just sticks it inside there. I have quick access to it. I had this extra pouch. This happens to be in like a Ranger green. I can't remember who made it, but it's a pretty good pouch. And as you can see, yeah, I got the name of it on there. But anyway, you see I got the Malice clips on there, and they clip perfectly onto the side, this Alice type stuff. I've got nothing right down here for the moment. There may be something coming a little later, but for the moment, I really don't need it. I mean, I haven't seen that I needed it, so I'm not too worried about it. On the other side, I mean, normally what I want to do is I want to set up a system so I can put my my axe on this side right here. And then, so that's the idea with that. On the opposite side right here, I have my canteen. This is the Pathfinder canteen system right here. Everybody knows right here. I got it on the outside, I give it the cup, and then I have the, yeah, this right here goes in there also. It's a little small pocket in there. It's a lid for it, and it all goes in there. And there you go. And it's also, it's just with the MOLLE system, but it fits perfectly on these little Alice packs. It looks like it, to me, it reminds me of flopping around a little bit. I could fix that. Is it necessary? I'm not doing anything high speed. I'm just hiking out and going camping. Something else that was more obvious what I've done, and that is on the back side here. What I did is, because these were a little bit tight. These are civilian. These are some Chinese-made shoulder straps. I haven't had a chance to get any other ones. And you see the system right here is not very good this quickly, so I do need to change this. What I'll probably have to do is secure this with some paracord or some tape or something like that so it doesn't pop out. What I've done is just sort of, it was elongated, so I extended it, and then I taped it back on itself. They weren't long enough to go back on themselves, but they fall better on my shoulders now because I have quite big chest, quite big shoulders, and this falls much better, much more comfortable. And then I have the waist straps, which also a civilian, but they actually do pretty good. These are actually pretty comfortable, and they work really well. Now, in this tray area here, behind it, you have this area here. Now, I put a pouch here, and this right here, I can add something to it, like if I want, I can put my wallet in there, something like that, or any of those small items I want to carry inside there, because this doesn't touch my back. Now, I've been doing this for many years in the Army. We used to stick, for example, our folded 3/4 foam pad in there for sleeping. We stick it in there, up into here, and stick it in there, and you could run some 550 cord or something like that, and it would not move out. It didn't move out really anyway, because it was sort of stuck up in here. The problem with that is that it sort of extended your back a little bit, so it wasn't that super comfortable, but it was something that we did do. We did not use the waist straps back then anyway. But another thing that we did was that we put our IV kits right here also, which is a good spot for them, because they sort of set in there, and then they're pretty secure and pretty. Anyway, when you're sleeping at night, this is a pillow. Back in the day, we just put our heads right here on this out here. We put this up against a tree or wherever we were at, and then you had all your gear in there, and you just laid your stuff out, and you put your head right here, and this is where you slept. So that's it. Not a whole lot of changes. Like I said, just the shoulder straps. That's the deal. I elongated this right here as much as I could, and they're holding up pretty well. Like I said, do some more physical testing, and I do need to get myself some newer ones. Now I see these other ones out there. You can get these just the shoulder straps for the MOLLE system. You can adapt all that. I don't need all that. I mean, I think what I've got here is fine, and I'm just going to keep using it like that. But anyway, that's basically it for any kind of modifications I've done so far for the rucksack. I haven't done a whole lot, like I said, because I'm still in the testing to see how it works out phase. But you know what? I've got a lot of gear in here, and I can pull it out and show you real quick. I do have this is my Power Monkey system right here. And this is probably one of the heaviest things I have in there, the Power Monkey. It can become quite heavy, you know. Let me just open this up a little bit. Here I have a candle. It's one of those, well, I can't remember the name of it, but it is a candle reflector and extra candles in here. These things are really good, and I've done videos about these already. I've spoken about this. There is I'm gonna go ahead and pull out. This is my waterproof bag, which I carry winter clothes in here, or extra underwear, socks, kind of stuff, extra stuff like that. The stuff I want to keep dry, and it's a 35 liter, so it's quite a big bag, you know. But it's from Helicon Tech. I like this bag a lot. It works really, really well. And then I've got a food bag here, and this is set up for an overnight. This is one of these bags I make myself also. It's just a cotton bag, and inside of it I have power bars, whatever, in here, and then I have some other food items in here, like dehydrated stuff, and I can stick more in here. And if I need to, I can carry more of these right here. But usually, I don't. I will. This right here will go into. I'll carry this bag right here. This is what I'll carry. This right here, I'll put some accessories in there. But this right here is my actual food bag for more than one day. You know, this right here is. So depends on what I carry, how I carry. Now, if I'm carrying fresh food, which I will carry this one because we'll do some cooking, that kind of stuff. I have a fire, and so that's what I'll do. Also in here, I have a toiletry kit right here. Now, I don't always carry this here, but inside here I do have a toothbrush, some clean wipes, just kind of like that, some toiletries like that for little small stuff like that, left and right. It's a waterproof bag, water-resistant bag. It's got some hand sanitizer, chapstick. You know, it's got some soap in there. It's got toothpaste, and it's got this kind of stuff. And I think I also have some anti-mosquito, which you don't need that anymore now. Now the weather's gotten cold. We don't have the problem with the bugs anymore, and this is why it's my favorite time of the year to go camping. This is now I also carry a foam mattress also. From Thermarest, and this right here is the air mattress, so I'll stack them up. The foam mattress will go on the outside right here, and it all fits together. I have so much room. I can actually put the foam mattress on the inside if I really needed to. Mosquito net, which I won't need this time about. Also, this is that time of the year. It's not that anymore. And then I have my sleeping bag in here. Now, this is just the winter bag inside this right here. As you can see, 35-liter bag, waterproof. And inside this right here, I've got my black ECWC, extreme cold weather, ECWC, the black bag. Now, if the weather was to get down, I'll add my green one with it also. And of course, then I might have to change bags, put it into a bigger bag. It's usually what I use for the summertime. But I can easily get that in there. Now, there's nothing else inside the main compartment of the bag. What I have also here is I have in the part of the bag which has the radio compartment, I got my bushcraft or outdoor and hunting knife. I've got a cooking grill system here with a spoon. Just comes like that. It's all the grill and a wooden cutting board and a wooden spatula that I use when I'm out cooking, that kind of stuff. And I will carry with me also this bag right here. Inside of it right here, I have my folding pan. And this is really nice for cooking on the fire, eggs, just kind of like that. It just folds up. And then I usually will throw something other stuff in there. I made this bag right here, a German camo, tint camo. I'll put some stuff in there so it doesn't make any rattling noise, but this right here goes also. And then also in here, I have a firebox. And it's a little bit heavy. It's also one of the heavier items I carry with me, but I'll carry it if I need it. If I don't need it, I won't carry it. Depends on how we do the fire building. Also depends on the weather. If it's going to be raining, I will carry this right here because it's easier to build this right here than it is on the wet ground. So this right here, it may go. We'll see. And that's it. That's everything that's in there. I mean, I don't have anything extra on the outside here. I do have my Basha. I have a rain jacket over here. And over here, I have my water filter system right here. And I can add some more items in here. So I do have plenty of room here. You see it's dirty on the bottom because I have been out hiking with it and setting it down and this kind of stuff. And we had, as an information, we have a tendency to squat on these things, sit on them. So that's it. That's my Alice pack. And what little modifications I've done to it, but there are more to come because I'll do some testing, like I said. And then we'll see how this works out this weekend. This next weekend coming up, and then after that, I do need to do a few purchases, like I said, to get this thing a little bit more comfortable in the shoulders and the waist strap area. I'll see what I'll need to do. We'll hike out to the location. I'll do some filming and let you guys know how it goes. But anyway, that's about it. Anyway, listen, I want to thank you all for coming to the channel. If you have any questions about the Alice system, and I do apologize for not doing more. And giving you a little bit more information, but I hope this tells you a little bit about the mods I did. Like I said, I didn't do enough. I didn't do a whole lot. I did a few, but there are more probably to come. And as I do them, I'll make some more videos of it and then keep you in the loop. But I do appreciate those of you who've asked me to please continue asking me these kind of questions and doing these kind of videos, and I'm more than happy to do it for you. And I have made a new fire pouch. I had a client who ordered a fire pouch from me and in Swiss Army camouflage, and I'm sending that out tomorrow to him. And but I went ahead and with some waterproof material, I went ahead and made myself a smaller, more micro fire pouch, which I want to see how that works out. It has a little more few compartments in it. It's not too big. And if that works out, I'll let you guys know about that too. But anyway, thank you for coming to the channel, and thank you for all your support. I ask you to please continue supporting my channel. Subscribe, leave likes, leave comments, give us a thumbs up, and share it to everybody, friends and enemies. Okay, I look forward to hearing from you again soon, and I hope you all have a pleasant evening. And if you're American, enjoy the football games. I know LSU won yesterday, so that makes me happy, especially against Alabama. And hopefully the Saints win. I'm a Louisiana boy. Anyway, hope you all take care of yourselves. God bless you, and I hope to hear from you soon. And keep coming to the channel. Talk to you again soon. And yeah, where's my button at? My magical button has disappeared, so I got to do it manually with my thumb. Bye-bye. Take care.